So it's been confirmed Manchester City have to beat Spurs away from home to have any chances of winning the Premier League title. And that is not a very good and positive thought to have as a City fan. But before we go any further, I'd like to thank you all for 300 subscribers. Your support on the last two videos and on the channel as a whole has been amazing. So again, if you're new around here, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. I'll keep it all up, keep up all the good content. But if this is my first video that you're watching, like the video if you enjoy, and also comment down below your thoughts and subscribe to the channel. I did say when I hit 1,000 subscribers I will shave all my hair off. Well, not my beard, but like the hair on top of my head. So yeah, I'll go Pep Guardiola bald. So you know that gives you an incentive to subscribe. But anyway, let's talk about the football. And well, we'll start with the City game because obviously that was first. That was early kickoff on Saturday, and we didn't start very well, to be fair. I thought there were periods in that game where I thought we could easily go 1-0 down here. But after some magic from Joscar Guardiola cutting into the inside off the left flank, playing a 1-2 with De Bruyne, and then just making his way through the box, slotting it bottom left corner, making it 1-0, and yeah, things were good for the rest of the first half. I just think maybe we could have capitalised on some of our chances a bit better. Obviously, Akanji missed an absolute sitter from a De Bruyne cross from a corner. That was it wasn't great. And then my life flashed before my eyes when I saw Mr. Adama Traore on the sidelines getting ready to warm up, and I have nightmares every time I see him, man, because he has caused some destruction to our back line in recent years, especially when he was playing for Wolves. So I saw him warming up. I saw that we hadn't had Fulham hadn't had a shot on target, and you know what City are like. There have been many a times where we've drawn 1-1 with us conceding our only shot on target, only conceding the other team's only shot on target. So, you know, I was a bit worried, especially when Adama came on. He did have a positive impact, and he was running at Guardiola and Akanji, making things a bit difficult for them, making it harder for Guardiola to go forward. But after a bit of brilliance from Bernardo Silva to get away from Robinson on the right side and cut inside, after being dispossessed, Foden was able to just latch onto the loose ball, shoot once again, bottom left corner, and bam. We were 2-0 up. Phil Foden scores again, and there was gaps between us and Fulham, and then that's when we really did take control of the game. Guardiola obviously scoring again from a corner. It was a brilliant finish, and obviously Julian Alvarez finishing off the scoring at the end of the game with a penalty. But Fulham struggled to get out for a lot of the game. Our pressing was very good, and we would always win the ball back quite quickly. We were very good at dispossessing them half the field, but they were allowed chances, and they did get some good chances, and it did look dangerous when they came forward. They just didn't come forward very often. I don't think Bassi or Diop had a good game. I don't think Leno was particularly good either. I think they were very much let down by Diop. Obviously, he just kept lunging into fouls. He obviously ended up getting a red card for that. Leno did poor for, I'd probably say, both of Guardiola's goals, and Bassi there were just periods in the game where he looked lost. There was particularly a moment in the first half where he heads the ball back to Leno and then completely misses it, and then has to head it wide out to Diop, but De Bruyne gets there first in the box, and unfortunately for us, we didn't score from that, but he was very lucky for Bassi, and that obviously put us top of the league with 2 games to go. Obviously the midweek game against Spurs, which is tomorrow, which I am not looking forward to, and our last game of the season against West Ham. But that takes us back to Manchester, because obviously that game was in London. That takes us back to Manchester on the following day, where Arsenal had to go to Old Trafford, a ground where they don't have much luck, and they had to just get the job done to put them top of the league and put pressure on City going to Spurs. And that's what they did, and they didn't play very well. I don't think Arsenal played very well. I think Partey looked very shaky. Raya looked quite shaky coming for some crosses. I wouldn't say Tomiyasu was great. And I also wouldn't say Havertz was great, but they got the job done. And the reason they got the job done, whilst also not playing great football, is because Man United are awful, and Man United have problems. Man United have problems in every area. You've seen at the start of the video the absolute state of their stadium, which is meant to be the best stadium in the world, the Theatre of Dreams, one of the most iconic stadiums. You don't see the Bernabeu and the Camp Nou doing that. So you don't see Anfield doing that. You don't even see Kenilworth Road doing that. You don't even see Luton Stadium doing that. So why is Old Trafford doing that? Why? Where's the investment? Well, we know there's no investment. Man United fans will keep telling us that there's no investment. So yeah, stadium awful. They're in an injury crisis because all of their players seem to be injury prone. Mason Mount has played 190 minute. Mason Mount played 190 minutes against Palace, and he's suddenly injured again. Absolute waste of money, Mason. I've never rated Mason. I didn't really rate Mason Mount highly as a footballer, but he's taken his career to new lows this season with just his availability being awful and him not even being that good when he's played. He scored one goal which amounted to nothing because they conceded literally like a minute later. So yeah, I'm watching them. They just don't have any ideas, do they? Playing Scott McTominay as a 10 because Bruno's injured. I don't think Rasmus Højlund is good enough. He's not strong enough. He's not strong enough. I don't think he makes very good runs. And I just think he doesn't really attack the box either. I think the only person that looked like they wanted to win yesterday for Manchester United was Alejandro Garnacho. And even his finishing should have been a lot better. He should have scored at least twice. But he was the only one running at Arsenal. He was the only one trying to cause them problems. Casemiro definitely improved on his performance against Crystal Palace, but I'm not even that's not even saying much because he still wasn't even good against Arsenal. But he was just absolutely horrific against Palace. Diego Dallo and Garnacho, the only two that seemed to want to take the game to Arsenal. And other than once again conceding another cutback goal for Trossard's goal in the 20th minute, I don't think they were that bad defensively. Wan-Bissaka was good at the back. Johnny Evans wasn't even that bad. But going forward, they just like, I don't understand how fans like Goldbridge, for example, and other people can say that Bruno and Rashford are the main problems because yes, they both are very flawed individuals and they both have problems to their game, but oh my word, the football they play, with the attacking football they play without those two is actually shocking. They have no ideas. They don't know how to go forward. They don't know how to attack. Nobody in that team has any vision. They bring on Eriksen, and he's literally the only person that has any passing range, any vision in that squad. When Bruno's injured, and again it was still poor, and I don't understand where they go from here, because looks like they're going to finish below Chelsea, and Chelsea are awful. Chelsea have had an absolute disaster season, and they're still looking to finish it better than Manchester United, who Chelsea, they spent a lot of money. But they're in their first season with a manager. A lot of these players still haven't gelled to the squad. You can cut them a bit of slack, right? Yes, Manchester United have had injuries, right? But we're in the second season of Ten Hag's career at United, and it looks to be going backwards. They look awful. They don't have a style of play. They don't look like they're trying to play a certain type of football. Half of them don't look like they care. Onana is wasting time when they're 1-0 down, and he just takes ages on the ball. Casemiro's past it. Eriksen's past it. Johnny Evans past it. And then you look at people like Anthony. He's just not good enough. Rasmus Højlund, I don't think he's good enough. Rashford, lazy. Amrabat, even though he's only on loan, he's also not good enough. How can a top team, how can one of the biggest teams in the world have so many players that aren't good enough? I don't understand. I actually don't understand. it does bring me joy seeing Man United be so bad. Obviously seeing it from a City fan point of view, but then when I just look at it as a strictly football point of view, and when I just look at it as a footballing standpoint, what is going on at Old Trafford is a crime. Is a crime against football. Is awful. Like, I don't understand how a team of that stature is in this position. Like, Barcelona are bad. Barcelona aren't in good positions, but at least their stadium works. You know what I mean? At least their stadium works. But yeah, I think that's all I've really got to say. Also, actually, no, before I go, the video essay, my new video essay is done. So I'm planning on releasing it on Friday. But if you get this video to, like, I don't know, let's say 50 likes, get this video to 50 likes, and I'll release that on Wednesday. So yeah, if you want to see that video on Wednesday instead of Friday, leave a like, try to get it to 50 likes, and then bam, that video will be released on Wednesday. But yeah, that's all I've really got to say. So like the video if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you think, like how you think you can help United. I know I've asked this question before, but like the answer still has not been revealed. So yeah, comment down below. Also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Remember, if we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll shave all of this hair off. I'll go bald. And I know you want to see that, so yeah, subscribe to the channel. And if it's the first video of mine you're watching, please check out the rest of the videos on the channel. You will not be disappointed. But yeah, with all that being said, I've been Nathan. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Shut down cases, they belly dots to the can't see faces, chasing the bad guy chase it. You don't wanna be the one like Ace and like GT trying to turn them out wasted. Aye, tell a bad bitch come break it, body come mad, come shake it, then get back to the basics, bro, don't shut down cases, they belly dots to the